slam dunk, are you ready to make me? I'm lit and I'm riding the fast lane. Don't let me down, I'm on fire.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for joining. This is Tewe Bandele, and you're live on Masterclass with Tewe Bandele. I really appreciate that you're here today. First, let me apologize. We're 4 minutes late behind schedule. That was due to some preparation that we needed to do and fix. But I'm glad that you're here already. 24 people in the class. Amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. I really don't take this for granted. I'm happy that you're here. It's a busy Sunday, but yes, you still made time to be here. Thank you very much. First, let me wish all our mothers, all our women, happy Mother's Day. As I said, no matter how many times you celebrate this event, which anyways, I think it's almost every other week now, but I don't think we can appreciate you more enough. You're such an amazing soul individually and also as for groups of women and the likes. Thank you very much. And for the women in my life, I really want to say happy Mother's Day to those single moms, married, busy mom, workaholics, business entrepreneurs. I want to say you're amazing. We appreciate you. We appreciate all that you do. And we say a very big thank you to you. Okay, so we go straight into the show today. This is a special edition, and it is powered by My Investment Africa. My Investment Africa, I'll tell you a bit about that later, but we really want to speed up today's event because we only have about an hour. We know that tomorrow is work. Okay, so what are we going to talk about today? For those of you that are just joining for the first time, as I said, this is Masterclass with Tewe Bandele. And what does MCTB stand for? That is it, Masterclass with Tewe Bandele. And this is Module 17. This vision was given to me sometimes in May during the lockdown, and it is from the scripture in 3 John chapter 1, verse 2, which says, "Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in good health, even as thy soul prospereth." So what do we do here? It's for you to be prosperous, for you to be in good health, and for your soul also to be prosperous and be in good health. Everything that surrounds you being prosperous and you being in good health, this is what we talk about here. And prosperity, it's not only about money, it's about everything that links to value. So what do? We add value to lives. We bring in people that have gone the same lane that you want to go into, or you are just starting, and we bring them into this room to share their experiences with you. And for those that have joined us for the last 17 editions, they will tell you that, yes, it has been an amazing journey. And I hope to continue this journey with your support, with your encouragement. Definitely, we will be there, all right? And we also have different versions or different sub-rooms of Masterclass with Tewe Bandele. We have the kids section where we actually educate kids and also with their parents every Sunday. We have 2 groups of that with almost 400 parents, and we focus on children between the ages of 5 to 10. So if you are not in that community yet and you have kids of that age range, well, I don't know what you're doing. So Eman just posted a link to the WhatsApp community. I encourage you to be part of it, all right? And you can also access all our past modules on the YouTube channel. So just go to Masterclass with Tewe Bandele, MCTB YouTube. Eman, please post that as well. And I beg you, subscribe, okay? And click the notification button. What does that do? It helps you to get notification when we post videos. We have some amazing videos there. They may not be the professional videos, but yes, there are still videos that you can still watch afterwards and get the value that is required. Yesterday, we launched the MCTB Health and Fitness Hub. Fantastic group, okay? And we're going to be looking at how you can be wealthy also in terms of your health, how you can stay healthy, and how you can stay fit. All right, that is the MCTB Health and Fitness Club. You can as well join. And then we have the My Investment Africa. Someone will say, yes, guys, you're doing a lot here. Yes, we are, because we know that information is not limited. So we just have to give you all the information that you need. Okay, so we'll tell you about my investment Africa after the show. Today, what are we talking about? All right, you can see that you're muted. You're not able to speak right now. I apologize for that. It's for us to be able to manage the interference or the bandwidth that may come with it. If you have questions, and I'm going to test that shortly, use your chat button. Use the chat button. So we want to hear from you. What are your expectations from the show tonight? Tonight, we're going to be talking about making of a millionaire. So what are your expectations? What do you want to take out of this meeting today? Just put it there in the chat button, and then we can continue with the show. I want to see who's going to put the first one. You can just put my name, just say talk about, and this is your expectation. Let's see. Where are you guys? It's also to check that, yes, you can hear me, by the way, because I can't see you. And I'm not sure if you're hearing me at all. I can only see myself, and I can see Pastor Jimi. Ah, fantastic. So Pastor Jimi say he can hear me. So I believe that everyone also can hear. Now, yeah, I can see the messages coming. Now, don't be selfish about this. Do something for me in just a minute. Pick the chat, the link which you joined with, put it on your status, send it to your friends, and let them join as well. Okay? Yes. Now, without wasting more time, we go straight into the show. I don't think Pastor Jimi needs another introduction, because he has been on this show once, and we've introduced him. And I'm sure that a lot of us here, both in MCTB and MIA, we know Pastor Jimi very, very well. All right. But I will just let you know that this is the professor of the Money Heist. Is a value creator, is a content creator. Pastor Jimi has a lot of a lot of disciples, let me put it that way. And I think I'm one of those disciples that have actually learned under him. And I'm using all those things that I've learned today for my own benefits. And I encourage you also, this is the man you have to follow. So his Instagram handle is Jimi Tewe. It's just simple. So just go there, stuff that he does, and you can make use of those information for your own good. Okay, going straight into the topic of today. How are you doing, sir?
I'm amazing. Thank you very much, and well done with everything you're doing, huh? Thanks for having me on the platform tonight.
Thank you so much, and it's a big honor having you again on the platform of MCTB. You were here, and yes. we've not really recovered. Yes, really. A lot of people keep asking where's the video, and I say go to YouTube. We've not really recovered from that, and I'm really anticipating a greater experience tonight. And I'm sure, yes, that there will be a lot of people also that will benefit from this. So we're talking about the making of a millionaire. And let's start with, sir, who is a millionaire? And why do you think we should be millionaires? Is it even necessary to become millionaires? We can be humble and just stay as we are. So far, we have a 3 square meal, all right?
Yeah.
Why should we be millionaires?
All right. Thank you very much. And I love that, it's a great place to start. Who is a millionaire? First question you asked. And according to Wikipedia and every other general definition, that a millionaire is somebody whose net worth is more than 1 million units of the currency. So what that means is that a Nigerian millionaire, really and truly, is one who their net worth, meaning their assets minus their liabilities, is actually more than 1 million naira. Okay? A lot of people don't actually know that they're millionaires in naira, but that's just the simple definition of that. But you see, when you begin to look at it from a global perspective, you understand that there are millionaires and then there are millionaires. So for example, Nigerian currency is not in a good spot now, but there are nations where their currency is in a very bad spot. If you're all relocated to Zimbabwe today, we'll be billionaires. Immediately, as we cross the border, the financial
millionaires already.
So there's that other perspective to it. And because of that, we need a more balanced, definition of a millionaire that is more universal. And if we look at currencies universally, you'd find out that the dollar at the moment is still the one that is used more for commercial. I'm talking about the US dollar because Zimbabwean dollar is also something. But, the US dollar is the one that is globally accepted. I mean, there are many others that people use for transactions and all that, but the US dollar. So in my mind, so there's Wikipedia, I'll give you that definition. In my mind, if you have a millionaire net worth in Nigeria, the problem with that is that based on policies and decisions, your status will be fluctuating like a
pendulum.
And so personally, I believe my mind has been recalibrated to think in dollars, all right? And that doesn't mean that I'm not a good citizen of the nation. I believe in the nation, but I believe in myself. I'm a global citizen that is operating from Nigeria. And so I think about it in dollars. So when you think about it from that perspective, a person who has $1 million actually globally will be respected. Do you get my point? As having been a millionaire. In a person in Nigeria that has $1 millionaire, once you go to some meetings and they say, what's your net worth? There are meetings like that the entrance is dependent on your net worth. Once you say, I'm a millionaire, they say, wow, welcome. What's your net worth? $1 million. There will be closure of the entrance to you immediately because in the global scale, it doesn't mean much. So that's the definition for me. But there's a more pertinent question you've asked, and that is why millionaire? And
Absolutely.
It's because of my experience. You call me Pastor Jimi, people call me a coach, people call me, a consultant and all those kind of things. And so over the last over 20 years, my work has engaged people in every strata of life, people, in different economic conditions, in different locations all over the world. And I can say to you that a lot of people can be better than they currently are. A lot of people can do more than they are currently doing. They can have more than they currently have. Now, the concept of millionaire, the first time I ever heard about millionaire was when I was growing up in the city of Ibadan. And that's in Oyo State, the southwest of Nigeria.
Okay.
And when I was there, when they said somebody is a millionaire, I remember my mom had one cousin who used to sell gas. He was assassinated, unfortunately, but he was a millionaire. So it wasn't uncommon. Now, the expression of that at that time was that they are the first that will buy V-Boots. I hope you remember V-Boots, and all the, Benz and all the cars. I mean, that was the expression they used to have at that point in time. But it was like millionaire. We are here. Millionaire over there. But let me now tell you something. If you are going to fulfill your dreams, you will need resources. If you are going to be able to take care of your family, think about it. I have 2 children, a boy and a girl. They're both going to go to university. Now, it's true. Anybody can go to the university. Your children can go to the university that you went to, and they will graduate. The question is, will they graduate at the level of quality that you desire truly for them? Expensive schools might not also always be the best schools, but many of the best schools are actually expensive. This is the reality of life. There's this thing that has been going on social media about the fact that, and I'll say it in Yoruba, then I'll translate it, that Bugwalamaje breakfast, meaning all of us will eat breakfast. And that word has given a lot of people a lot of hope. But the truth is that life, not everybody, and that the idea about everybody eating breakfast is that, just wait for your own turn. Your turn will come. That Tewe has blown. My own time will come. That is a lie. A lot of people are living on financial hope. Ask, Tewe, the people that pray the most for money are poor people. Go and check it globally. In fact, rich people struggle to pray. You'll find out, in fact, their prayers, the intensity of their prayer is in crisis. It's crisis that takes rich people. I'm just being very plain and honest with you.
Yeah, that's true.
The reality.
That's true.
And so you must understand that it depends on the kind of life you want to be. Now, you say, why millionaire? What is the minimum? Now, if I ask people, do you want to be wealthy? Oh, they will say, yes. I want to be wealthy. So the question, what is the globally recognized minimum financial status of wealth? Tope, can you tell me what it is? It's millionaire. Let me just help you. There's no thousandaire. There's no hundredaire. Have you had those conversations before? No. So globally,
and irrespective of the currency, wealthy, right?
You said what?
It's irrespective of the currency. We're looking at it now from currency. General. Well, yeah.
Exactly. Go globally. You will find that it's millionaire. I saw somebody that said he wants to smoothen his journey on the billionaire track. That guy has a desire for billions. Now, please, you must understand that billions are achievable, but you must also know that it is what you really want. You must have your why. Guys, I have only one life to live. I want to manifest wealth. You know why? It's not about competition. I'm not in that category of people that wants to pepper people. I'm not a fruit or vegetable. I'm not interested in peppering anybody. I have things that I need to do. For example,
it's not about anyone, it's about myself.
Yes, I mean, I do a lot of public, and you are going to do a lot of public speaking and all that. And think about it. You want to travel globally. For example, I know that the work I'm going to do with even the COVID, as they're getting the vaccines and things are probably getting regulated and all that, or regularized, is that I might travel to as much as 50, 80 countries of the world to do the assignment that God wants me to do. I'm not going to do it in economy. You must realize that economy is a choice. At a point, economy is a choice. At a point, it might be a wise choice, but it shouldn't always remain a wise choice. It's a choice. Do you get my point? Where you live is a choice. What you drive is a choice. What you eat is a choice. You've got to decide. If you have wealth, now, let me even now take it further, because now when people ask me, why do you want wealth? Usually, I would say this. I would say, oh, because I want to bless people. But that's not why I primarily want wealth. I want to enjoy this life that God gave
my soul.
And you must get to the point you don't feel bad about it. You see, when you are feeling bad about what I just said, I will tell you straight, you are poor in your mind. With all that God, think about, the other day, a younger friend of mine and all that went to the Maldives, and just to go and rest. You can rest in your village, but you can rest in Maldives.
That's true.
I tell you, there's a difference if you try it. What I'm saying to you is that the way that the world is structured, it is structured to respond a lot more, providing more choices to the people that command wealth. That is the reality. In heaven, it's totally different though. But here on earth, you need to have money. Now, please understand that you can decide and say, oh, all I want is that I just want enough to be able to take care of myself, my wife,
my 3-course meal.
And the 3-course meal, that we just have a quiet and
a roof on my head.
Thank you.
That's
all. My point.
And I can wear clothes.
Oh yes. And let me say this to you: the life you choose is the life you will have.
Bam. That's it.
It's just what it is. You are saying you just want this, that's fine. I am choosing, but let me now take it further. Why millionaire? Let's come to Nigeria. A person who had $1 million in 2009, when I was working in banking then, $1 was exchanging for 150 naira then.
Yeah. And
so that means, I can't do the math right now, but you can just try to assume it is something thousand, yes, it's something $1,000. That was in 2009. Let's fast forward to last year, January. Dollar was 360 to 1 naira to $1. So it means that you had almost about $3,000 for 1 million naira. Today is 2,000 or something dollars.
2,000.
What did you do wrong? The only thing you did wrong is that you're in Nigeria and you earn in naira. That is all. And I cannot tell you that it will be better very shortly.
No.
What that means is that by no fault of yours, the capacity you have to get things done is reduced because we're in an import-based economy. Same thing with many African countries. You must understand that the macro economy is affecting your microeconomy. It is.
Your macro economy
like
is affecting your
microeconomy. In economy, they think about microeconomy, macroeconomy. I'm telling you, people are not aware of those things. They are just hearing that dollar is changing. They don't know what it means. It means that the cornflakes you are buying that you like, or the soap you are buying that you like that is important, is going to be more expensive to you. If petrol in Nigeria becomes 212 naira, it means the price of everything will go up because transportation costs has almost doubled. Simple and short.
That's it.
Do you want to be poor? Oh, all I want is comfort. Comfort is an illusion. It's always a temporary situation because 1 minute you are comfortable, something happens and then you're uncomfortable. I know many comfortable people that had jobs that were earning 1.5, 2 million naira per month. And last year, one move, the company let them go, not because they were not good at their job, but because the company could not operate. And all of a sudden, they are comfort. But if that person that lost his job had $1 million, I can tell you he will not shake. He will just take some time off to think about what he wants to do for the next move of his life.
So, sir, what you're saying is that there is possibility that what we cannot control we can have a major impact in our life and in such a way that it switches us from this down to this again in just a little second. Wow.
Beautiful. I have a friend that resigned from his job, just to buttress my point. This guy is wealthy. Shown his brand, you know it. He said the day that he resigned, he said he just took some time off to just think. And he said one day he was thinking. And he remembered one of his friends who was in London. And then he called the guy and said, hey, how far now? The guy was white. And they said, hey, how you doing? You know, and all that. And they said, where are you? The guy says, I'm in London. He says, I'd like to see you. I'll come to London tonight. Let's meet tomorrow morning. Can you do it? Can you go to London tomorrow morning from tonight? Even if you have visa. And guys, guess what? When he got to that meeting, they struck a deal for 50 billion naira. I know the guy. He told me with him by himself. Wow. You see, there are levels, but it's choice. Let me say this to you. You don't have to be a millionaire. But
it's your choice.
I will be. I have to choose it.
I'm going to be. I have no choice. I have to be. Wow. Wow. Thank you so much, sir. Thanks for that. That's really, really mind-blowing. And for those of you on the line today, I think we have about 60 people already. You know what? Just keep dropping your questions and your comments. We will definitely will address it, all this as the time comes. Okay, so now let's take it a step further. I would love you to talk about the principle of conversion, okay? We need to really demystify the mentality of a lot of people that the wealthy are lucky. So is there anything really called luck when we talk about wealth making?
Well, if you live in Nigeria, you're in politics, some who are lucky to be at the right place at the right time. But that actually does not make them wealthy, all right? Because a real wealthy person can create more wealth. That's a real, do you know that we have billionaires in dollars in Nigeria? I mean, there's somebody that we had recently that the UK government returned how many $billion Nigeria. That's the one, and it was a portion of what they returned. I can't remember how many billion the former governor. Huh?
I said that was just a little.
How many billion? Just a little. All right.
Just a little. Yeah.
Now I can't remember what the figure is, but they said a little, and it was $1 billion. Now, ordinarily speaking, that guy should have been on Forbes. Don't you think so?
Of course. Yeah.
This should have been there. There are many Nigerians that cannot declare what they have stolen. They are not rich. Now, you can argue they have the experience of wealth, but they can't create it. Many of them. Wow. A really rich person is not just one that has money, it's one that can produce, that can create, and increase it. Okay? So having said all of that, let's talk about luck.
Yeah.
You know, in life, the upbringing, the programming you have will affect the way you approach life.
That's true.
Luck is a concept that somebody came up with based on observation. And the observation is that, you know, we're all in a race together. And all of a sudden, this guy gets it and we did not get it. And then that one that got it and we not get it. And we are all trying, as it were. And then it came to a conclusion. In life, there are people that are lucky and there are people that are not lucky. Now, if that is true, it therefore means that if you are not lucky by predestination, nothing you do can change your life. But you and I have met people that cooked their luck.
That's true.
They cooked it, their luck. Many of you have friends that you saw them move, transform, and then before you knew it, they became millionaires, multi-millionaires, and some of them billionaires. It therefore means that luck can be cooked. I'm not going to answer the question whether people are lucky. All I want to say is if you want to be wealthy, you want to be lucky, go and cook it. Go and find out how to be wealthy. Go and find out how to be lucky and then do it. I like what somebody said. He says, you want to be struck by lightning. The key is to go and find out where lightning strikes regularly. Then go and live there. What day lightning will strike you. You see, it's not a mystery for wealth.
No.
There is a science. And when I say science, I'm saying that there's a process that delivers it. If there's no process that delivers it, it means that God is an unfair God. It means that he has been destined some to be billionaires, some to be millionaires, some to be thousandaires, and some not to have. That's not the way that life operates. There is, and tonight I would share a couple of things with you that would take you through a process on, because that's what I'm on for. How to be a millionaire. Now, why am I sharing this? I know, Jimi, are you a millionaire? I won't answer the question, but really I am. Okay? But the fact about it is that my goal is not millionaire in Naira. My goal is millionaire in dollars. That's my goal. And then when I get that goal, I'm going to extend it again. I'll take it to 10 million. One day, and I get to 1 billion. All right? Now, the reason why I'm sharing all of this with you is because tonight I really want to get at some point, when Topper lets me loose on the process. So I have to sit down. I've been broke. Shalabadaba. I've been broke. I have experienced, and this brokenness, I'm not saying it's when I was younger. It's when I was popular. Yes.
Wow.
Look, there are loads of people that you know that look okay, but they're not okay financially. That's the truth about it. And it's not like I wasn't making money, because you see, broke doesn't necessarily mean I'm not making money. It's just that you have not created a system where you cannot answer every financial question that comes your way. You know what the financial question is? It's called a bill. A bill says, sir, can you pay us? That's a bill, school bill. Sir, can you pay us? Can you pay us today? Can you pay us now? Many people don't have the capacity to answer bills. And even a life beyond bills is called a life of wants and desires, what you want to do. You know, there are people here that this year you can buy 10 cars for 10 families that deserve it, or that in your mind you want to be a blessing to. But 10 cars at an average of 1 million naira each is 10 million naira. You have not even eaten yourself. Oh, it is your breakfast. You want to serve somebody else. It's not possible. You see, a broke life will make you limited. When I say millionaire, I'm telling you, look, let me tell you what, if you have $1 million and you invest it and you make an average of 10%, it means you make $100,000 as interest. That's what real wealth is. Real wealth is that, in fact, the way the Bible says it says you will lay up gold as dust. That's what the Bible actually says. So you get to a point, you have a pot that produces, where you don't have to work for money. That is where you are wealthy. If you stop working,
when your money will have to work for you, and you don't have to work for money. That's where real
wealth is. That's why it is the net worth that you are able to invest that can produce more for you. I had a story about a gentleman who bought a bond, federal government bond, a few years ago. He worked, I think, worked in an oil company, and he got 200 million naira. Now that was his own investment was my gratuity. Your own is that you're saving and you're investing or whatever. But he got 200 million. Do you know about the bond, Tewe, at 18% that year? Because it was very, they were trying to mop up a lot of liquidity. 18%. So people that could buy it. They bought it from 200 million. Let me explain what that means. That guy gets 36 million every year for 30 years. Guaranteed, signed by the federal government. 36 million. And the man is in his 60s.
Every year.
So that man can decide and say, I'm missing
I don't want to work again.
daughter. Let me go and see her in the UK. And he buys a business class ticket. And you see at the airport, very simple, rich material. You can do what you wear is a choice. You can wear sack clothes like John the Baptist. It's your choice. I choose my choice. I choose. And that guy at the airport enters. Hello, sir. You know, quite fine white hair. Have you noticed that the we rich people, when our hair is white, it's fine white. There's fine white and dirty white. Don't let me be plain. But that guy gets 32 million naira and he's getting it for 30 years. Then after 30 years, they're going to return his 200 million. Where were you when you were doing that? There are opportunities out there. And you know the shocking thing. Now, let me tell you one other reason why I am very critical about this millionaire and wealth.
Yeah.
Now, today's Sunday, so it's a faith day. You know, it said somewhere that Jesus said that he became poor, that you might become rich, not comfortable.
Yes.
Not okay. There are different financial levels.
Not to manage.
Is a financial level. Comfortable is a financial level. But what he said was rich.
Yes.
I tell people that if I was Jesus and I became poor, I should be rich. I am not rich. I will come down from heaven and flog you. Thank God I'm not Jesus. How can I pay the price for you to be rich, then you're poor?
Then you're an embarrassment.
I'll be angry. Me, we come from heaven, but thank God I'm not God. These are the reasons why I am very emphatic and I'm talking to people about embracing this lifestyle. It is not pride. You don't have to be a loud millionaire. There are many billionaires in Lagos that did it legit. You will never know. There's a family in Ilupeju. They have run a shipping company for over 30 years. Billionaires. If they tell you their name, you will know it.
You won't know.
But they are wealth. So you can choose loud wealth, and you can choose quiet wealth. Everything is your choice. That's how life works. Right.
Wow.
Okay, let me stop.
Wow. Thank you so much. Wow. I think you've touched a bit on my next question. Because I remember during one of our modules, that was with my dear brother, your very good friend, Steve Harris. Yeah. And he talked about how to be productive in an unproductive environment. So you've also talked about, yes, the challenges we have in Nigeria today. So does our environment where we are located, does it determine how wealthy we will be? Could it be an hindrance or could it be an opportunity? So we are Nigerians.
All right.
A lot of us in this room are Nigerians. Yeah.
Yes. Continue, sorry.
Yeah, a lot of us in this room. Yeah.
All right. Listen to me. Your environment can limit you if you allow it.
Can, not will.
Yes, it can. It's actually your choice to allow your environment.
It's still a choice.
It's still a choice. It wasn't a choice. And the reason why I'm saying so is that you can point at people that are prospering in Nigeria in spite of everything that is going on. So it is not that if everybody in Nigeria was poor, we will understand that the environment has stopped everybody. Now, the environment makes it tougher for a number of people. But the fact about it is that there are still stories of people that are doing well in Nigeria. This week, Flutterwave had another round of funding, $170 million.
Yes.
And they are valued as a $1 billion company. If you see the man that is the MD of the company, he looks he's a young guy.
Young guy.
With funny hair, yes.
Yeah, with very funny hair.
You even choose your hairstyle. Crazy skin.
When I saw him, I was like, is this the MD of Flutterwave?
Yes.
It looks so
Yes.
simple and he doesn't even
1
speak Queen's
billion.
English.
Correct. But that guy, he dreamt
It's
of
1
it.
million.
You can't land as Flutterwave what it is today without
No.
it being a goal. You can't just be lucky. And can you imagine to be lucky and you just have a global payment platform? No, you work for it. That's not luck. Do you get my point?
Yes,
so,
sir.
Environment conditions people a lot. In fact, whenever I'm doing transformation for people, one of the dimensions I introduce them to is intentional environment. What do I mean by that? Finding an environment that supports your choice and staying more around that environment. There are some people, for example, that live in, please forgive me, when I say this location, there's a place in Lagos called, it just came to my mind, Okokomaiko. The way it sounds is the way it is. Okokomaiko. The way it sounds, it's not wealthy at all. All right? They might have 1 or 2 estates, but there are more poor people there, more likely than where we are. Okay?
That's true.
If you live in that environment and you want to be rich, you can be staying there, but you must not be living there. What do I mean by that? You spend your day around the environment that reflect what you want, then you can go and sleep there till you leave that environment, which must be a goal for you. Hear me.
Wow.
The way that man, when I say man, I'm speaking about humanity, was designed is that he is designed to respond and become what he's beholding. You become what you see. I ask people that are employees in organizations, who are your friends in your company? Oh, they mentioned Lakbe, they mentioned Sumbo, they mentioned Elizabeth, they mentioned Awa and all that. Then I say, you want to be a millionaire? They say, yes. I said, how many of them are millionaires? They say, none of them. Oh.
None of them.
You can't break principle. You can't be a millionaire, sir. You can't. You see, if you remember, thank God today is Sunday, so I can borrow from the Bible a bit. He that walks with the wise will be wise.
The wise, that's the Bible.
He that walks with the rich will be rich.
The poor, and he that walks with the poor will be poor.
Environment matters. So you have to choose your environment. I know a lot of people struggle with this. He's been my friend and all that. No, I'll tell you something. The time of my life, and this didn't have to do directly with money, but they had to do with my productivity. Somebody very close to me was struggling with depression, and he would call me every morning by 7 a.m. And he would talk to me sometimes 30 minutes and 1 hour, and depressive thoughts and telling me that I'm tired and I'm saying, no, you can do it and all that. Until one day I said to myself, hey, something's going on. Because what I didn't realize was that as I leave that depressive conversation, depression follows me into my own day. So I stopped answering that person's call at 7 a.m. because it is too early in the day to be programmed wrongly. So I stopped picking the person's call, and the person in my family, I said, the person, the person was like, you didn't pick my call, why? I said, I was busy. Until the person understood that you called me at 2, not at 7 a.m. You have to be the captain of your own environment. Let me share one more with you, Tewe.
Yes, sir.
Many years ago, in my house, we got a housemaid, and she wanted to clean something on the floor, and then she got what we call a rag. In Nigeria, usually when you're growing up, your mother has a rag, and usually a rag is an old shirt, something like that, that you just use to mop the floor because, the floor is the floor. And one day I entered the house and I saw the rag in the kitchen. And I heard this, hear me. He said, who uses rags? Who uses rags, Tewe?
The poor.
Tewe, who uses rags? Poor people.
Madman or poor people.
Correct. He said, what is a rag doing in your environment? That was the last day. I warned everybody in my house. If you want to have anything to clean the floor, it's either a mop or you use a proper towel to do it. Many of us had limiting programs installed in us, and our mothers, even though today's Mother's Day and we celebrate all mothers and all that, but many of them, they did not know better, programmed us. Many of you have things in your house that are not working. You are keeping there.
And you're still keeping that.
Empty your house. You are not conscious of the environment. You want to prosper? No. God is very conscious of the environment. Wow. In his presence, there's fullness of joy. The moment you are coming, they will bounce you at the gate. Hey, hold on. You can't enter this. There must be fullness of joy. I'm telling you. David said, I will enter his gate with thanksgiving in my heart. In other words, from the gate, without thanksgiving, you will be outside. What is particular environment? You have the particular, because you produce what you see. So I live in Nigeria, but with technology, I see America, Germany. So I can be here, but I'm not here. Stop allowing yourself be a victim of the environment that you're around. Let me stop that.
Wow. And this is the same environment that people are able to convert that opportunity they see into wealth. And you are there complaining about how government is not working, how price of fuel. You know that the price of fuel now is 212. Some people are going to be richer.
They've declared they did not know.
Okay.
That's another problem, but don't let me get into that right now.
No, let's go into that. I remember during COVID, and a lot of people were complaining, yes, they're losing their jobs, things are not going well. But in this same COVID situation, a lot of people got richer, a lot of people became millionaires and even billionaires. So it's about you understanding what's the value you're going to add. What problem are you solving? You're carrying your phone all around. You're following iPhones, changing from 11 to 12, from 13 to 14. And the only thing you do is to do WhatsApp and Snapchat on that phone. Yeah. Oh, wow. I think my head is fully loaded right now. And guys, if you're feeling the same way, please drop your comments as well and drop your questions also for Pastor Jimi. Because of time, we'll go straight into this. Where are those opportunities and how can we understand, identify, and maximize these opportunities around us? Then there are a lot of things around here that has discouraged a lot of people about tapping into opportunities. And that will take me to another. I'm going to combine two questions into one. That is risk management. I know a lot of people today that they will never take out of the money they have to do any investment. They will tell you that salary is secured, is sure. Why should I now go and put it into what is not sure, what is not secured? And they will tell you that it's better that I keep this now that I can see than investing into what I cannot see. That has kept a lot of people in poverty. And I call it bondage. Poverty is a bondage. So honestly, so how do we identify these opportunities and how can we really maximize them and not fall a prey to fraud?
Let me start by saying that the person that is keeping their salary without investing doesn't understand that their salary that they are keeping in savings accounts is actually depreciating in value.
Yeah,
but they are not
that's true.
That's first and foremost. So you can't, life is designed for you to be courageous. That's just the way it is. You have to be courageous to, explore opportunities. And real wealth, we've studied it, a lot of people are able to accelerate their journey to wealth by being able to identify opportunities outside them and leverage them. Now, which brings me to the first part of your question. Where are these opportunities? And I'm going to digress a bit because if you asked me this question in December, I'll have been quick to talk about crypto and this and that. But I find out that that's not the answer. That's not what people actually need. Because many times what people say they need is actually not what they need. Let's take a step backwards. Somebody that is in Bangladesh, listen to this, for example. I say to them and I tell them about opportunities. I probably will talk about local opportunities that are available to me that I can see. Talk about this evening, I went with somebody that I mentor. She works in a company. She's an executive assistant to a group CEO for a really big organization. And she has a side hustle. What does she sell? It's a lovely dish in Nigeria called amala. You know amala?
Amala.
Yes, I'm telling you. She started the store just after the pandemic, and they generate revenues. I mean, they've done up to 50,000 naira per day revenue selling amala. So she has staff.
What?
I'm telling you. All right.
How much, sir? Are you
50,000 naira per day? Yes. All right.
That's someone's salary for your month.
Yes. Okay. Now, and there's good margin on it, by the way. This evening, I went with her and we went to go and look at a bigger store. It's going to cost her more and all that, but we're looking at projections of at that level and the visibility that's going to be there, that we have confirmed that there are people that make up to 200,000 naira per day and more selling this amala. So when you say opportunities,
My God.
it's tough for me because I can't list amala as an investment opportunity. Do you get my point? But this is where I'm going to. I'm looking for you to have the mind to be able to spot the opportunities. You see, because there are opportunities everywhere. Opportunities to make money, opportunities to save money, opportunities to multiply money everywhere. So I'd rather teach you, I'd rather want you to become the person that has the capacity to spot it than to be telling you.
Telling you what it is.
You hear about an opportunity today, and it's an opportunity to you. You are not risk averse. You are open to risk. And you tell someone that's risk averse, for this opportunity, 40%, in 1 year. And those guys, are you sure? Are you sure? Then the thing goes bad. Because in business or investment, it can go bad. Then they come and say, I will never listen to you again. No, that was second-hand opportunity. They don't know how to even evaluate and assess opportunity. And lots of people are there. Today, everybody's buying crypto, and I believe that crypto will grow. But there are some fake crypto. There are some coins that will remain coins forever. They will call some alternate coins that people are buying, but they don't know it's alternate. And that's the thing we tell you, that before you invest, you must investigate. You must learn it. You must become a kind of person. And that's why I like to teach, and I say to people, you must become a millionaire inside you first, before outside. Look, I was a billionaire 2 weeks ago. This guy just bought a microfinance bank. They're about to scale into a digital bank. He has made this money in another area. They're now doing digital banking, and they're going into they're converting the license and all that. People like that, they are not normal now. They are thinking in a particular way. I want you to be like that. Now, you might not think like them in the area they're thinking about, but how the kind of person, and he told me, he said, this digital banking thing, let's look at it. Piggy vest, crowdy vest. All the 1,000 naira people are saving. These guys are sitting on billions today.
Billions of naira.
Billions. You get my point? And he said he looked at it and said, this is liquid cash. And the percentage they give you, 8%, 3%, is nothing compared to what they'll make. Immediately, he went to go and find out what this will happen, that. He saw the opportunity one. He had the courage to go, because many of us see opportunities. If I open this shop here, it will sell low. Then you drive. Then tomorrow you are driving. You now see the kind of shop there. Someone has put it there. My emphasis now is not very big on where are the opportunities. It's your capacity. I taught you in the program we had about your opportunity reader. Yes, the ability to see it. Because if you can see it, if you go to Bangladesh, you will see it. If you go to Israel, you will see it. If you go to Port Harcourt, you will see it. That is what I'm more interested. There are people that are in their companies that look, talk when I was in UBA years ago. There's a guy called Ifeanyi. Ifeanyi was working in the company in HR and all that. And then Ifeanyi, at that time, Virgin was still in Nigeria and all that. So he had friends who could get low tickets. Ifeanyi will leave Lagos on Friday, travel to the UK, shop on Saturday, come back Sunday night, and on Monday morning for several months is wheeling in a bag full of clothes, and people are buying, because if I recognize I'm in a community that likes looking good, they have the cash flow to pay for it. I can't tell you that one now. That is the mind of the millionaire I'm talking about. That's why a lot of what I'm doing now is not just, I talk about the opportunities, I bring people. I'm not even very skilled. I can't teach you about crypto. I can't teach you about real estate. All right. I know some things about it, but I bring people to do that. But I am more particular on turning on the millionaire inside you. You being millionaire, and I can tell you about 4 things that make the mind of the millionaire, or the mindset of the millionaire. Let me just hold on for now. Let's go on.
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much. Guys, I don't know if you're feeling this. I don't know if you're really catching Rema here, because for me, let me just say this. 2 months in February, I joined a program with Pastor Jimi, and it's called Recalibrate. Between February and now, I have been able to, my mind has been open to 2 big businesses that are already bringing in money. Thanks to that.
Amazing.
So
Ah,
it's
I need
also
to collect
about,
title. Talk offer.
don't worry, it's going to come. But that takes me
Yes.
to the point that you cannot continue to dwell on just the information that you have and expect to go. You need to seek more. You need to seek more knowledge and this wisdom and this information. I tell you, wealth is in information. Wealth is
Yeah.
not about you sitting in your house and expecting that God, yes, He will open the windows of heaven and then you pay your tithe. Yes, tithes.
Don't let's
That is
even go in
separate
that
topic.
direction. I will
We're
break
not going
everything
there,
where
but
that's
a lot of
concerned.
people today will say, yes, because I have paid my tithe, automatically that tithe is the key and the windows of heaven will be open and it will pour abundant blessing on me. My friend, life will be tight for you. So you just have to go out for this knowledge. And you mentioned something now, and because of time, I would love that we talk briefly about it, and that is turning on the media. I'm going to quickly share something, and I would like that you explain to us what is this program, how can this program help us to really be able to take over maybe part of that you're seeing. What more? I know you're not giving out all now, but what more can we get from this program? I hope you my screen. Pastor Jimmy, if you can see my screen, please let me know.
Yes, it's sharing now. The image is probably loading. Yes, I can see now. All right. So yeah, I can see. So let me just talk about it very quickly, very briefly. Okay. So in recent times, like I said, I mean, I held the conference in January called the Millionaire Employee Conference, and it was amazing and all that. And my title was How to Be a Millionaire. And I sat there and said, Jimmy, I mean, you've made progress. You've scaled many financial hurdles and all those kind of things. You're not at that point again where you have to worry about money, you know, stuff like that. But I'm very particular about people around me. So I started studying a lot more. I was like, now let me tell you something that triggered my thoughts. There's a young man, he's 33 years old. I knew him. I've known him for over almost 10 years or more now, more than 10 years actually. And this guy was flat broke. Flat. When I say flat, he was borrowed. If he meets you Tewe today, he will borrow money from you, as in today.
There are a lot of people like that.
you know. And I met him in 2006. I met him again, and in 5 years, between 2016 and now, the guy is, let me be humble, is a multi-millionaire in dollars.
In just 5 years.
Humble. So the question I said to myself, now the guy is into real estate. It's a gentleman called Wale Aguilara. Some of you might have heard about this real estate.
Yeah.
Wale was working in my company in 2006 January. I was paying Wale 30,000 naira per month. Then he will get a percentage on that, on whatever it is that he earns. You know, that he brings in. 5 years
the same
ago,
Wale Aguilara.
Same Wale Aguilara was my staff. He was earning 30,000 naira. He volunteered with us for about 4 or 5 months. And today,
my mouth.
hear me. He has a project called Isimi Lagos. And Isimi Lagos is a 127 hectare project. They have a golf course, it's real estate. They have a polo turf. So when I was talking to him, he said, oh, that he brought in South Africans to come and build the polo turf. How can someone 5 years ago earning 30K be talking about, he said the least house there is 92 million naira, and it is not being offered on the market, that it is by invite only.
Jesus Christ.
He said, in my mind, it's like, where is this guy thinking like this?
Yay.
And it started me on the journey, and I realized that people are not just talking about people that just make 1 million and sit down. People that grow their wealth, there's a way they think.
Very differently.
I can tell you crypto, and you can buy $800 today, and it becomes $2,000 tomorrow. Wow! But that might mean that you might not get another coin for a while. A really wealthy person can create it. One day, I had an epiphany. I was sitting down in my living room, The gentleman that washes my car comes. And when he got to my house, he was washing the car. And I heard this clearly. I heard God say to me, do you know that guy is a millionaire? I said, I know how much I pay him now. It's less than 20K per month. He said that guy is a millionaire. He said, everything he requires to be it is inside him, but he just does not know.
Does not know.
He said, and when I say millionaire, God actually talks to me now and says millionaire. And someone say, oh, God talks to you. He does. If you know me, you will have heard about me. And I'm saying
Yes,
that with all humility. All right? Okay? And so he said to me, he said, that guy is a millionaire. I said, wow. He said, I made every human being with capacity to create wealth. I blessed every human being, not just Christians, everybody with capacity to produce wealth. He said the only problem is that many experiences they have gone through has turned off what I put inside of them. That's what has gone on. You can have a very beautiful TV, but without it on, you cannot watch Coming to America 2. Do you get my point? You can't. So you can carry something, but not express it because it's turned off. Many of us are turned off. We have imbibed limiting beliefs from images that our parents, not because they wanted to be wicked, that they place in front of you. Tewe, do you know that I grew up in my father's house, and my father never, and I love him, but he never had one conversation about money with me. I'm so happy with what you're doing with children, 5 to 10. What Tewe is doing is rescuing some people for their future. Many of us still say, oh, why? They say, why don't you have any savings? You say, it's not enough. It's not enough. You know, if only I can earn more. No, the reason you don't have savings is not because it's not enough. It's because something in you tells you it is not enough. And that until it is enough in your mind, enough is a figure that you cannot put anything aside. And that is a wrong mindset because it will never be enough.
It won't be enough, is reality.
It will keep growing. When, you know, one thing that endeared me to Tewe, when Tewe said that for how many years, 15 years or so, he saved 60% of his salary. When I heard that, I said, this guy is my friend. It's my guy.
No, I don't save it, sir. I invest it.
Invest. He has been investing 60%, Abi? 60% of his salary for 15 years.
Yes, sir.
And you say that your own is not enough. If you are earning 50,000 naira per month, assume you are earning 45, put 5 somewhere. Because the 50 is not even enough. So let's even know it's not enough. So 45, let's roll from there.
Because you don't determine how much you earn. You don't determine your salary. It could have been lower. So why not just take that decision?
They can come and tell you it's only half paid this month. You will still leave.
If you're earning 50,000 naira, you wouldn't have complained. Probably you wouldn't have left that business or left that establishment. So if you're now earning 500,000 naira, you survived on 50,000. So why can't you still invest out of it?
Beautiful. So this is what I discovered. I discovered that people are struggling internally. That's why they're not producing externally. That's true. Most people on this channel have prayed about financial breakthrough. If you're in Africa,
even in church today.
Today, you will. In fact, sometimes the prayer is so direct. You will hit the million flow. Amen.
Oluwa.
Hear me. I believe in prayer. I pray. Today I preach in a church, 2 services. Not my church. They invited me as guest minister. So don't think that I don't believe in these things. But I found out that when you pray, what is meant to do for you is not what we think that is going to do for us.
That is it.
Usually your prayer changes you, not things around you first.
Not God.
Most of our prayers are destiny helper prayer. Most of our prayer is open door, open heaven. What about open insight? Turn on insight.
Oh God.
This is why I created this program. Now, the guy on the left in this is Wale Ailara. One of the guys are going to be having a conversation. The other lady is a lady called Olori Boyajayi. She's into exportation. She has a deal with the US government and the UK government. Guess what? The two of them are 33 years old.
No.
The two of them. Wale is 33 years old. He said that. Olori is 32 years old. Yes. And I brought them in testimony so that people can know that you don't have to be old to blow. I'm telling you now, when I did the program initially, I had a program, I was going to do a 3-day program, and it was very powerful. But I said to myself, let me explain this to you. For you to produce wealth, you must eliminate some limiting beliefs. You must install some wealth files in your mind. You must, begin to think in a particular kind of way to be able to produce results. And because of that, I said to myself, I'm going to work with a certain set of people. Look, last year was my best financial year, but I can look back and I realized that there are some things I did that produced it. Every bigger financial level I've experienced, there was a process I went through to produce that. I've studied Wale. Now, when Wale used to come to my office at that time, Wale will come in the morning and say, excuse me, sir, I read something online this morning on YouTube. So while people are sleeping, Wale was reading.
He was reading.
How thing was changing. No wonder it's where he is today. There are things that Wale is doing I cannot tell you because he told me in confidence. But you know what? Wale is as loved by God as you are. Wale is only bringing out what is inside him. This is what everybody carries within them the capacity to manifest millionaire.
That's
the
true.
only problem is that it is turned off. So, created, and I don't have time, let me just break it down to you. I've created this program. If you notice, we wrote upgraded because go back to it. If you see at the top of the program, it was April 2nd to 4th, 3 hours every day was going to be lovely and all that. But I said to myself, this is the first one I'm running. I want it to be successful. I'm going to upgrade it. Now, in the program, I said, that when we finish the 3rd day, I will give you a 30-day millionaire recalibrate framework. So, Tope told you about recalibrate. I have now taken the model for recalibrate and put it inside finances. And I said to myself, that's what we're going to do. April 2nd to April 4th, we're going to start with foundation. There's some foundational truth about wealth. Let me say this to you. If you don't have money, you don't know money. Go and write it. If you don't have money, you don't know it. And until you admit, you are not going to progress. All right? So we're going to deal with some foundational things. There are many things that I have studied, I'm studying, I know I've proven that we're going to go through. 1 hour for 3 days. That's Easter weekend. Then April 7 to April, you can move the slide down. So this has been upgraded now, okay? So it now has 3 parts. So part 1 is what I said, the foundation, April 2nd to 4th. 3 days to get you grounded in a productive state from which productivity can now be gotten, okay? Stage 2, okay, let's go to stage 2. Is level 2 is accountability. See, there's foundation, there's accountability. April 7 to 27, 21 days accountability program. You'll be held accountable to go through certain daily activities that will reprogram you for millionaire status. It's been established that anything you do consciously in your conscious mind for 21 days will seep into your subconscious.
Yeah.
And when it gets your subconscious, it becomes autopilot. I want you to be autopilot in thinking like a millionaire. So it's going to happen in a Telegram group. Now, this alone, how much did you pay? You can tell. How much did you pay for recalibrate? Tell them it's okay.
No, let's talk about this because recalibrate was just like a gift. I don't want to talk about it. It was just
okay, that's
like
fine.
A gift.
All right. No. Now, Tope is not going to tell you, but I need to tell you just so you can understand the kind of value. I charge each person 100,000 naira. All right. I think that's what I charge, 100,000 naira. So I am doing something similar. All right. Now, Tope, did you have daily activities you have to do every day?
Yes.
In finance, there are some things you must do every day. I have designed the program for that. Let's go to level 3 now. Level 3 is going to hold, I know the date is not on the design you have, but it's April 30. I had to confirm because we're also interviewing the millionaires then. April 30 to May 2nd. It's a week. Okay. It's the main program. Now, this one is 3 to 4 hours daily. Guys, if you want to make this money, you have to commit. This one will focus on the mindset, the habits, the discipline, the resilience, the visioning capacity of a millionaire, the practical dimension to it. I can tell you, when you finish this program, they will ask you what has happened to you.
What has happened to you?
The one we did, which was just generic and all that, people saying it. And people are saying, noticing that there's a change around them.
Of course.
I have studied this thing. I should have studied psychology. I went to go and do agric in school, but it's okay. I've recovered. All right. I've studied this thing. So from a spiritual dimension, you know, Tewe spoke about paying tithe. Paying tithe does not bring money to you.
No,
Paying tithe opens you to the abundance of God in a greater dimension. And when we say abundance, it introduces you to, first and foremost, ideas that can create wealth, opportunities that can bring in wealth, people, favor. That's what it does. So if you're not engaged, you cannot produce the wealth. That's what it does.
No.
So from a spiritual, from a psychological, mental, everything, I've created this program. I want to say this to you. I put my name on the line. You see, because you need to be rich, but you must learn to be rich. You need to be rich. You can't just
you
say,
have to learn it. That's the process.
If you are praying and you're not getting results, you should stop praying. You should learn, then go and pray about the right thing. I'm telling you very seriously. Now, this program, ideally, I should charge at least $750 for it. If I charge them for just one aspect for 100,000 naira, and this is actually even a lot more intense, the minimum I should charge is $750. I don't charge in naira. Oh, sorry for someone, because that's culture shock for somebody. I don't charge in naira.
Apologies
So I have
accepted.
low, okay blood pressure. I only charge in dollars. I'm a global citizen living in Nigeria. Now, you don't have to pay me. You can pay me in naira. But hear me, I'm offering this course at $150. That is 67,500 naira.
That's just a giveaway. Really.
It is. It is. And because this is the first one,
for this full
I can
package,
guarantee you the next one will not be discussed. Yes. All right.
Wow.
This is what I'm doing now. I want to turn on the millionaire within. So there's a link that is there. If you look at the comment section, I think one of my colleagues is there. He's also posted the link. Hilary, please post the link again. And
Yeah,
all that
it's
in
there.
the comment
Hilary
section and
posted
all
it.
that.
So
that's
there's
the
a
link.
link there. Yeah.
Now, let me now help you talk about a lot of people, the block they would get is the price. 67.5. Where will I get it from? 67.5. If you have it, sign up immediately. But there are people that need, and the people that need it don't have money. That's why they are saying, it's an irony. You don't have money, but you want to be rich, but they're not willing to learn to be rich.
It's not possible.
It just brings a cycle. Hear me. What I've done is that you can pay twice. So if you go through the link, you read more about the program. Yes. Tewe, I want this one to succeed. You can pay twice.
Why are you doing this?
Tewe,
why are you this?
This is my assignment. This is what, when I get to heaven, this is what God will ask me about. Wow. My assignment is entrenched in my work, what I do daily. And that's the best experience you can ever have. God is asking me to go and raise millionaires. And I'm not playing with it. Now, it's expressed in programs and other things I'm going to be doing and all that. It's not money. Money is attracted to me. Money comes to me daily. It comes ceaselessly. It comes abundantly. It comes joyously. These are my affirmations. It comes easily to me. So I'm not motivated to just have big money and be better than other people. No, real money is not about competition. It's about creation. We'll teach you these things in the program. Guys, there's more money in the world than we even know about. And
there's a lot more.
So guys,
amen.
Whether you're an employee or not, it still applies to you. As an employee, you need to have money. Let me stop there.
Wow. I'm really short of words. Thank you so much, Prof. Thanks for bringing this opportunity to us. Okay, let's calm down because I think the roof has been taken off, and this is really a fire branded masterclass today. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for coming on the show. Guys, I just hope that you're not just going to listen to this and go back to who you used to be. You need to take action. You need to take action. And that's why we are bringing up this kind of program. That's why we're encouraging you not to just sit down and expect that money to come. We are all created to be millionaires. I am created to be a millionaire, not just only millionaire in Naira, millionaire in dollars. That's what I've heard again today. So I'm on that journey. And I really hope that you will join me on this journey as well. It's an investment. If you don't invest in your life, There is no way you can actually get to reap it. There has to be an investment for you to actually see results. When you keep running away from things like this, I said, no. Why would they want to collect my money? Because they want to tell me how to become rich. I can always do it on my own. How far have you gone doing it on your own? You need this journey. So I really encourage you. I went through Recalibrate for a whole month. I tell you, I came out of that program a new person. My family saw the difference. My friends, colleagues in the office, they are here. A lot of them are here. They saw the difference. Out of Recalibrate, two side business came up just like that. Today, I probably have made more than I have invested in Recalibrate. So I really want to encourage you not to wave this aside. Click on that link that you have there. I can also give you a lot more information. So follow Jimi Tewe on Instagram. Follow Tokwe Bandele on Instagram. We'll keep posting some of this as the time goes. And also what we do in My Investment Africa is we bring information to you. So if you want to be part, the group is closed, it's full, 256 people already. So unfortunately, you can't just join anymore. So now what we're doing is that we're doing substitution because we don't want to go to Telegram yet. So we will take out any unserious or someone is not really committed. And how do you know if they're not committed? We ask every other week, what have you invested in? What have you done in this 1 week? So it's an accountability group of over 250 people. And we follow up on individual. If you're just sitting down on the bench and not really taking this and making good use of it for your life, we will kick you out. It's as simple as that. And then we'll bring new people in. So if you want to be part of My Investment Africa, all you need to do is with no link anymore. So just send a mail to myinvestmentafrica@gmail.com, or you follow me on Instagram, or anyway, just follow. You will get all the information. Wow, we thought we are going to do just 1 hour. We've done 1 hour, 15 minutes. I really apologize that we've taken much of the time. Let's see. Are there any questions? Okay, people are complimenting. This is really good. Thank you very much. All right. I think this is a lot to be digested. We will have to go back. I'm going to post this video on YouTube. So my YouTube handle is there. Eman, can you just post it? Follow, subscribe, and then you can get this video sometimes this week. And you can always watch it all over and over again. And please share as well. Let's fill up this event that is coming on from April even till May. You even went beyond April, boss. I don't know what.
Yes, 2nd of May.
Yeah, so I need to turn on the millionaire within me, and I hope that you can also turn on that millionaire within you as well. What's the plan for the millionaire employee community? Someone asked a question, sir.
As I'm talking to you, they finished a class this evening with an investment banker who, while we're here, they were having a class. So the millionaire employee community is the community I have that is designed to, to provide them and give access to a lot of. So I'm bringing people that have access to opportunities, teaching them how to invest, understand, and it's been an amazing experience. So Deepa Ajayi is the guy. He works in Chapel Hill. Then when Deepa told me how much he made in his side hustle last year, I can't tell you, but it's plenty of money in dollars.
People are making money. That is the truth. People are making money. People are making money. The MIA group opened my eyes to a lot of things. And in just 1 month of that group, I don't know, can you guess how much people have invested? Almost 200 million.
Wow.
Almost 200 million in that group. When we ask people, okay, what have you done? I say, yes, I've done this. We brought PiggyVest to talk to us. We keep bringing in people from real estate to talk to us. So guys, well, I can't say more than this. We can't pull you out of your house to come and get all this information. This is free. You're getting this for free. And this is the best we can do. Apologies if you want more. Sorry. We also have our lives to live. All right. I think it's time for us to really sign out so that we can start preparing for tomorrow. Pastor Jimi, thank you so much for being on the show today. It's really a big honor having a big boss like you twice.
My pleasure knowing you, sir.
Thank you very much. I really salute you, and I appreciate. I'm so glad the day I got to know you. Or that was actually a testimony in my life. Thank you very much. A lot of things have changed about me, and guys, I think if you need to know people, these are the kind of people you should know. Stop carrying baggages around on your phone. People that don't add values to you. I do contact overhaul every month. Sorry. So a lot of people, when you chat to me, I tell you, I don't have your number again. It is true. I do contact overhaul. I go through on the last day of every month, and there are some people I delete immediately. I need to do that in my life. And I think you should also do the same. Only keep people that are actually adding values to you. Stop keep carrying baggages. Baggages will weigh you down. People that will call you early in the morning and the only thing they can complain about is how life is not good, how things are not working for them, when things are around them. I know a guy, sir, in Lagos. He has a house around Opik Estates, new environment. He saw that new buildings are coming on. You know what he did? He has a house help who only sits at home every day, doing nothing. They go to work, this house help sits at home. You know what he did? He built a shack just along the new area, and he asked this girl to start moi moi and bread selling. So when they go to work, they already make do the thing, and this girl sells moi moi. Do you know how much this girl brings home every day? Sir, this girl brings home every day almost 20K.
Can you imagine?
Almost 20K. 20K times, let's say 5 days in a week. That's 20K times 5. That's 100K. 100K times 4. That is 400K.
400K.
This girl, this house help is 30K. Now she's bringing in 100K. Let's assume the cost of the beans and whatever. Now they double the salary of this girl to 60,000 naira. This girl has brought in a friend from the neighbors. Okay.
Can you imagine?
And now this business is expanding. Now they've gone to Akara. Now they're doing Akara, moi moi, bread, selling to laborers. I even heard, he told me last week that they might start a small booker. They are not paying for the land. They're not paying anything. And people are always, so opportunities are everywhere. That is 100K, but you say you've lost your job and you're sitting at home because you cannot do stuff like this. Hire house help, pay that house help 30K and start making 100K. That's 70,000 naira for you, just like that. See, we will talk a lot more about opportunities. Come to my Investment Africa and come and hear. You will hear things that will open your mind, and you just wonder how things like this happen. I know in Badon, I started laundry business while I was working with Procter & Gamble. My first car was bought almost from laundry. Laundry business. Laundry. I had barbing salon in front of my house. I had video club in front of my house. We opened a boutique, myself and my fiancé then, not yet married. Over 5. See, we don't have time.
Amazing.
Turn on the millionaire within. It's within you. You just have to turn it on. Nobody will do that for you. No church will do that for you. No pastor will do that for you. No family. You're looking out for people to help you. You're always taking your problem to family members. They have theirs to take. They have their own family. They have their own family. Take care of yours. Start small. You don't need millions to make millions. Start small. With the little you have, you can start. Guys, I just have to go now. Please follow as well as we can, and we'll keep giving you this information. Now we're looking at health as well, investing in our health, and that's why we started MCTB, MCTB Fitness and Wellness Club. Okay. If you want to be part of this, guys, this one terms and conditions apply. It is not free. It is not free because we are going to be accountable. It's accountability right now. So if you're sure you're not going to pay for this, don't join. But you know what? How much is it? 5K for 6 months, 5,000 naira, and nobody's going to spend your money. It is the money that is going to be there, and we're going to give this money to charity. We will decide in that group what we're going to spend this money for. There are children with a hole in the heart. So if you get 250 people to sign up for 5K each, you know how much that is, and we all agree. We have a fitness. Dr. Tosin is our doctor there. He's going to train us, talk to us almost every other day. We have a fitness coach, one of the best in Lagos Benefits on that group. We have the stress manager, Emmanuel Akpe, on that group as well. And we're going to be talking about a lot of things. It's a 360-degree all around about health and fitness. You have to be on that. We don't need your money. I don't need your 5K. It doesn't do anything to me. But I want to be able to help those kids. I have kids. I have people that need surgery. I have people that could not pay hospital bills, and they're still there. We will all agree. If you're going to go to Lutz on a particular month, I am not in Lagos, I can't go. You will go. Someone will go and do this for us on our behalf. We just want to help souls, help lives, and add value. That is what Masterclass is doing. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate you, and thanks for joining. Till I come your way again in about 2 weeks for masterclass, we talk about Module 18. It's going to be another blockbuster. Thank you very much. See you. Have a wonderful week ahead. God bless you. Bye.
Slam dunk, are you ready to make me?